channel. I hope you have all been well. I know I've been MIA a little bit on my channel lately because I've had like a lot of holidays, a lot of kids off school and things like that, and I've just been lagging a little bit. I've also had some skin issues which I talk about a bit later in this video, but yeah, I just wanted to thank you for your patience and let you know that I'm still here. I'm wanting to do like recreate just like a really natural glowy soft look. Kimmy K's been rocking this beautiful like natural glow lately. I'm going to start off by putting some Cover FX custom infusion drops on my face. This is the A+ Jasmine anti-aging. I don't know if I've like spoken about my age or anything on my channel before. I don't think I have, but I am 31 this year, and honestly since I turned 30 I've just really started to freak out about my skincare and wrinkles, and I'm like petrified of aging. I'm sure everyone else out there is, but I don't know. I'm also just sipping some herbal tea as I make this video. I've got like this cleanse tea, and I'm just, I don't know, I just love feeling healthy, and I love doing everything to like try and make my body healthy. If I've drank a ton of water, I feel so good about it. I'm like, yes, my skin's gonna radiate that. So now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier Radiance primer. I've used this primer quite a bit in my videos. It's still going. Like, I've had it for quite a while and it is still going. So it's really good value for money, like a nice big tube, and it's just so hydrating and radiating. Can you guys see that? How nice and like glowy it already makes my skin. That's what we're chasing. Okay, so I'm going to pop down a little bit of concealer first, only to try and cover up my blemishes that I have here. I think if I put this down first, and this isn't a highlighting colour, this is just a natural colour to match my skin. Do a little bit on my chin. I don't know about everyone else out there, but everyone seems to wet their beauty blenders, and I've been using mine. I used to always use it damp, and I've been using mine dry lately, and oh my god, I've been loving it. I just feel like it leaves the product on your face a bit more. It doesn't soak it up as much. Like, it just, I don't know, when it's wet, I feel like it kind of moves the product around on your face a little bit. Whereas when it's damp, it kind of just rubs it into the skin, which is what you want. So anyway, I might change my mind. I always do weird things like that. Like, I'll get really into something and then I change my mind and change up the way I do my makeup all the time. But I think that's the funnest part about makeup, is like nothing's really right or wrong. Like, everyone has their own way of doing things. I'm going to go in with my Givenchy Tint Couture. I'm going to just use a flat paddle brush to pop it all over my face, and then I'm just going to be blending it in with a beauty blender. I just feel like this brush doesn't eat as much product as my big buffing brushes and stuff does, so I like to place the product down with this, and then I'll work it into the skin with my beauty blender. Now that that's all blended in, I'm just going to take a little bit of I always say that, MAC Fix Plus. It's a prep and prime spray, but I just feel like it really hydrates. So even though not exactly prepping the skin, but not exactly priming the skin, but I just feel like it just gives you a bit more moisture to your face. So obviously we're going to be putting more things on our face, and I don't want it to end up dry and cakey. So that's the reason I'm going to spray this now. I'm going to be taking the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20. I've recently just purchased this and started using it, and yeah, I don't know where it's been all my life. I feel like it's just so good for like highlighting under the eye. And I take it a little bit further up onto my cheekbone just so I can really lift up my cheeks and my face. So once again, placing it down with a paddle brush and just blending it in with my beauty blender. Now what I'm going to do before I put any powders down on my face is I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. I really don't hear many people talking about this. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone in a YouTube video use it, but I love it. I found it in Sephora. My girlfriend recommended me to get it and try it, and I'm obsessed with it. So what I do is I warm it up on my fingers and I just dab it on the high points of my cheekbones. Like, can you guys see that? It's just so, it's obviously not an intense highlight, but it's like it's your skin. Like, it honestly is like a natural reflect of your skin. Like, it's just, I've been loving this like wet look. So nice. So anyway, yeah, I'm just going to pop a little bit of that down the bridge of my nose, tip, Cupid's bow. As you can tell, I'm not going for a full coverage foundation look or anything. I just want it to look really nice and natural and dewy and glowy. Now I'm just going to take my Matchmaster concealer in the shade 8.0. It's just a dark shade concealer that I use to contour. I just think when we're trying to do this like wet dewy look, it's just a lot better to use a liquid, because obviously like I'll go over it with a little bit of a powder contour, but yeah, it's just going to make your face look even more dewy and natural. I'm going to take my Zoeva Face Shaper brush and I'm just going to literally buff that out. Kimmy K has got like the best cheekbones. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to recreate her face structure, but we can try. I'm just going to set my under eyes with some light powder. This one is the MAC Light Plus Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. I also just recently purchased this as well. I got it at the same time as I got the concealer. And yeah, I can't live without this now either. I'm just setting my face with the It Cosmetics CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. I don't want to put too much of this on just because I want to keep it quite dewy, but I'm just going to set my face so my foundation doesn't move around. Brushing my brows out. I'm just going to put some clear brow gel in them. I just use the Anastasia one. I'm going to be using my contour shade by Too Faced. It's just the Chocolate Soleil in medium deep. It is just a matte bronzer, and I'm just going to be popping that in all over my eyelid. Sorry, this is my Morphe R37 brush. As you can see, I'm just literally putting it all over my lid, and then I'm going to slowly blend it upwards. So obviously you're going to be popping the most product onto the lid. Once you're happy with the darkness of what is on the lid, just get a clean fluffy brush and just blend that all through your crease. Soften all those edges up. I'm also just going to take a small pencil brush. This is just the Morphe R41. I'm also just going to run that along the lower lash line, just the exact same colour. The clean fluffy brush again. I might take a little bit of this Laura Mercier. It's like a bronze highlighter. It's really pretty. It's called Iridescent. Just on my finger, and I'm just gonna, ow, really hurt. I'm just gonna pat a little bit of that just onto the center of the lid, just to give it a bit of a wet shimmer. So I've put the product on that finger, I'm dabbing it on with that finger, and then I'm blending it out with my clean finger. Now I'm also going to take a little bit more of the Marc Jacobs glow stick, and I'm just going to pop that on my brow bone. Now I'm just going to grab a little bit of this bronze coloured eyeliner. It is by Marc Jacobs, and I'm just going to pop that in my waterline. Using like a brown or a bronze. I'm going to turn my aircon off, it's getting a bit killed. Using a brown or bronze will look a lot more natural if you're trying to darken up your eye but you want it to still remain natural. It's a really good alternative to using black. I'm going to use my MAC bronzer. I haven't used this one in ages, but it's my old favy. It's the Refined Golden, and I'm going to use it on my MAC 129 brush, and I'm just going to lightly bronze up my face. Now I'm just going to take my little contour brush. It comes with the Hoola bronzer, but I'm not using the Hoola bronzer. I'm going to use my my Too Faced Better Than Sex Chocolate Soleil again, and I'm just going to define my contour. Just going to grab my powder again and just go over the underneath my contour line, just to add a little bit more coverage. For mascara, I'm going to use my, I need to get another one of these. I've been like running it, and it's like, no bitch, you need to get a new one, like I'm dried up. But I just keep using it because it's my favorite. But yeah, I need to buy another one really bad. It's their Velvet Noir mascara. Look how bad that is. I probably shouldn't even bother, but oh my god, it's so clumpy. I really shouldn't be using this. Alright, I think I might change to a different mascara. This is my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This one might be a bit better. Just while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to do my lips before I do my bottom lash, just because I don't want it to smudge. I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Exposed Liner. For lippy, I'm going to use my MAC Freckle Tone, which I think is a really, really pretty nude. Okay, now I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes. Just going to also pop on a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the MAC Sunbask blush. It's just a really pretty like terracotta-y colour. And of course I'm going to set my face with the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to spray quite a bit of it just because I want my face to be really moist and hydrated. So I'm just going to go to town. And there you guys have it. This is the finished look. This is my Supernatural Kim Kardashian West inspired glow. I don't know if that's what you would call it, but fuck off, fly. Yeah, thank you guys for watching so much, and thanks for your patience while I haven't been uploading as much, but I'm motivated. I'm gonna get my shit together and I'm gonna start pumping out a lot more videos. If there's anything that any of you want to see, please request from me. I'm thinking I might do a little like makeup collection video soon, just so you guys can see what exactly I have, and you can request from there, like if you want a look on a particular palette, or you want me to do a few looks on that palette.